Hello, this is Sachin Sawant, your immigration lawyer. Today I'm going to talk about a question which is I've been asked many times during consultations. What is the best way to study for the Life in the UK test? So, Life in the UK test. Uh, I know there is a book. Even I did buy it when I had to pass it long time back, about 6 years or so ago. Yeah. So yes, the book is not that helpful. This is just my take and most of the clients' experience that I've seen. I've always asked clients what they prefer, and so just to understand so that we can pass that information to other clients. So this is we try to help everyone. So even this video, I'm just trying to give some information on this. Uh, the book is it's also expensive. It's also very tedious to study. I'm good in studies, but still, yeah, I do find it boring. So for the other option, the best way that even I studied and even I have recommended to many clients in the past, and everyone has liked it, is through the apps. There are various apps usually on Android phones and Apple. I'm not endorsing any, but usually if you go to the Play Store on Android or App Store and all, so if you just search for Life in the UK test, there are several apps that come up. Let me just try it now if I can find some. The, yeah, so in the beginning there may be some ads and all. You can ignore them. The first one is looks like an ad, but when you go down, there are some with good ratings. Look for 4 or 5 star ratings. Yeah, 5 star ratings. There are many of them. So even if this is the first one I will buy or something, so you find these similar companies. They are the same types of companies that will you can just search for Life in the UK test and those apps come up. I think those apps have, this is what my experience is. I don't know exactly, but what I've heard from and what I have myself also tested. I also gave the test around 2016 or sometime. Yeah. So they have a limited amount of question bank. So the way the Life in the UK test works is there is, I think, 50 questions that are asked on the online examination. When you go, it's a computer based test. You go there, you sit there. It's a multiple choice. You may have 4 options to select one for each question. There are 50 questions, and yeah, there is some passing percentage. You can find it by going to the government website, book a Life in the UK test, and it gives you all the information, the questions, the timing, where to book. It will give you all the options. So you can just Google for how to book a Life in the UK test, and a gov.uk website will come up. And yes, you can study through the apps. They have, so for example, they may have say 500 questions built into that. Out of them 50 may come in the exam. So if you already practice those 500 questions, it would be okay for you to pass, give the correct answers for the 50 that come in the exam. Secondly, uh, with the app-based learning, you can practice it anytime. That's what I've seen. Even when I am when you're traveling on in the bus, on the tube, anytime, yeah, you have free time. Even when you're watching TV, I've seen people do that when they're just with the family or kids, or they have some free time in between. You just practice 5-10 questions, and on a daily basis you build up at different timings. You just keep on practicing, and you get the answers. Even if those answers may not make sense, some answers will not make sense. Some king had how many wives, or which was the king who had 6 wives. There were some questions at the time. I remember when I gave it. So some questions may not make sense, but just by practicing it again and again, and even if you give wrong answers, the apps do help you with that, and you get in used to it, and yes, you get to a better level. That's what my experience was. I just wanted to share my experience in this video, because I know many people do panic as soon as I tell them, yes, you have to pass the Life in the UK test for this particular thing, application that we'll be doing. So yes, this video may help people who are seeking any information on how to study for the test. Yes, my suggestion would be go for the apps. Uh, it's seen That's the experience of many clients along with me as well. I'm an immigration lawyer. I myself gave the test as well at some point, and yes, the book is also expensive. I think it is over 20 pounds or something. The apps usually cost 2 or 3 pounds per app, something like that. So within five pounds or something. So yes, just wanted to share this information. It will help someone somewhere. If it has helped you, do like the video. If you didn't like the video, do unlike the video. Yes, and yes, we will improve on do comment on this, whatever your thoughts are. Any similar questions you have, you can write on our immigration forum on our website. The links to the website, etc., will be there in this below this YouTube video. Do subscribe to our channel. Someone who is looking for how to study for life indicators will definitely see this video. If the more and more people do like subscribe this to this channel, this will help them. So YouTube will throw this video at others who are searching for such answers. It will definitely help someone, especially for people whose first language is not English. We do understand that it is a daunting experience. They also go through the English tests and all, and this information, a small piece of information, which will be also cost effective. The book is more expensive, the apps are cheaper. So even if you buy two apps, they are still cheaper. So considerably cheaper, I would say. And even on the efforts front, uh, it is more less daunting to go through the apps where people are already used to using apps. So yes, do like this video, subscribe to our channel, and help others as well, as they will find these videos helpful. Thank you very much.